club has today announced a program of tributes to our former player and good friend Johnny McCarthy. These have been in development for some weeks in consultation with our welfare committee and our players, coaches and the McCarthy family. The number 35 Guernsey that John wore during his time with us will be retired in season 2013, as will his locker. When we reissue the Guernsey in the locker in 2014, they will be reissued to a player that the club and the players deem to be true to John's attributes and values. We will be devoting a tribute match to John, which will be round 2 against GWS here in Adelaide. It will be an opportunity for our supporters and members to celebrate the life of John with his family and the club. We will also be working with the Collingwood Football Club for their match with us in round 14, where we will link a charity and a cause to John's name on that night and raise funds. We'll be doing that in conjunction with John's family as well. The other thing that we'd like to do is that we'd like to introduce an award on Best and Fairest Night in 2013 with John's name attached to it to honour a player and for their off-field contributions, which John was famous for here at the club. So we've thought long and hard about these initiatives. We're very mindful of John's family's wishes that we move forward honouring the way in which John lived and the spirit that he showed, rather than being overwhelmed by the grief of it all. And we think this program does that, and we're really pleased to embrace it and honour him as is appropriate.
How important from a player's perspective to honour John?
Oh yeah, obviously it's been a real tough time for all of us, and to put these sort of processes in place, it's been it's been good to know that you can honour him in this way, and like Keith said, not sort of say that we're going to play the whole season in honour of him or anything like that, but just have the first game, and I think Kath touched on it at the funeral, and she said that we're playing with John's spirit, and rather than actually just playing for him. So I think that was the best way that you could put it, I guess.
And Brad, from the outside, it seems like I mean, it's obviously tragic what's happened, but it seems to have really galvanised this playing group even stronger. Yeah, well, that's probably a good word good way to put it. Yeah, the guys have all come back, and obviously dealing with what's happened in their own way and all that. But yeah, so far everyone's come back in good shape, and everyone's really pushing the limits with how well how we're training and how we're going about it, and without getting overly confident or anything like that. We're all just trying to make sure that we're improving, because last season wasn't acceptable, and we're making sure that we're changing that. But it has sort of brought the playing group closer together, I guess, and it's a shame that this had to happen.
We're not dealing with it alone. We've got this great support staff around us that the club's put in place, and then obviously we're lucky enough to have 47 other blokes that are there that are dealing with the same thing. So it's hard. I don't think we're just going to drop it and never move on. I mean, it's going to take a long time, and when that day comes, I mean, it's not just going to be dropped. He's still going to be there with us. He's always going to be here with us.